I'd like to say thank you to each one of you for being here today. I'm proud of the entire Pride organization. The judges, mayors, volunteers, school children, educators, and a new addition, our corporate partners, who are all working so hard to clean up southern and eastern Kentucky. And I want to congratulate all of our finalists and winners. Everyone here is a winner because you're involved in making a big difference. When General Bickford and I made that handshake deal in Louisville, we weren't sure we'd succeed. There were two paths that could be taken. One, to keep talking and do nothing, or try with great risk of failing. And with what we've seen today, it's obvious we chose the right course. I've been a part of many volunteer efforts, but none have awakened the spirit of this region like Pride. The reason for Pride is clear. Businesses won't locate, tourists won't come, retirees won't retire to communities where sewage is polluting the streams and the hillsides are marred with illegal dumps. Pride has three vital components. The first is the solid waste removal and illegal dump cleanups. When Pride began, there were 1,996 illegal dumps that we identified. Now, 911 of those have already been cleaned up, 46% of the total in this 42-county region. Just last week, I announced that Pride awarded $1.6 million from the Super Grant Program to 5 communities. These funds will allow for the cleanup of massive dump sites in Greene, Menifee, Magoffin, Morgan, and Wolfe counties. The second component is water quality cleanup. When Pride began, there were some 36,000 homes that were discharging raw sewage directly into nearby streams. But with the help of the Corps of Engineers 531 program and grant funds of more than $31 million from EPA, we will have eliminated over 18,500 straight pipes when projects underway are completed. Last week, we awarded 8 grants totaling over $3.5 million that will eliminate 1,500 straight pipes and failing septic systems. The third and perhaps most important component of Pride is the environmental education program. Since 1997, 250,000 students have been involved in many ways with the Pride program. That's 250,000 people. That's a real army, folks. As we've witnessed, these children have learned valuable lessons about taking care of their environment. For the first time in 100 years, the streams of eastern Kentucky are not getting dirtier, they're getting cleaner. The tests are in. Since 1997, over 54,500 volunteers have worked more than 181,000 hours, and we're gaining momentum. Let's compare. During the first cleanup in 1998, we had 11,112 volunteers. During 1999, 8,320. During the year 2000, 14,700. During last year's cleanup, over 20,500 volunteers. As you can see, the number of volunteers has doubled in just 4 short years, and we're expecting more volunteers than ever this year. To date, volunteers have cleaned 215 streams. They've collected 161,000 bags of trash. They've collected 541,000 tires, 66,000 appliances. They've cleaned 2,382 roadways and collected 1,685 tons of scrap metal. One way to gauge the success of Pride is the interest that it's created in other parts of the country. It's almost an everyday occurrence that colleagues in Congress ask me how to start a Pride program in their area, California, Florida, New York. Pride has attracted also national media attention with stories in the New York Times and Chicago Times-Tribune. And the Pride office receives calls from California to Michigan asking how they can start a Pride program in their area. Even the bluegrass region of Kentucky has modeled their program after ours. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Well, we'll take it. We want folks from all over the country to imitate Eastern Kentucky. Last year, we were visited by Christine Todd Whitman, the EPA administrator out of Washington, who participated in the Pride Cleanup and Envi Awards ceremony last year. She is now spreading the word about Pride around the country, urging folks all over America to adopt the Pride model as a tool to clean up their environment. You've seen here today the evidence of what Pride is accomplishing. Trash cleaned up, cleaned rivers, roadways that are litter-free, straight pipes redirected into sanitary waste disposal systems. As General Bickford said, Pride is working because of innovation, volunteerism, and enforcement. His cabinet, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the Environmental Protection Agency, the U.S. Forest Service, many other federal agencies provide the innovation and enforcement. Most importantly, you provide the volunteerism. And together, we can continue to achieve success. We've come a long way, but we've a long way to go in these 42 counties. Pride is about our past, a rich heritage, and a proud people. Pride is about our present, you, the men and women, boys and girls who call this region home. And pride is about our future. Our children's livelihood depends a great deal on what we do today. We've seen a renewed sense of pride in ourselves and our communities because of the Pride program. Driving through Eastern Kentucky, you can see the difference. You can see that it is cleaner. My dream is to drive through Eastern Kentucky on I-66, no garbage on the beautiful hillsides, rivers and streams running clean. I wouldn't even mind seeing an occasional traffic jam caused by out-of-state tourists coming to see the beautiful countryside of East Kentucky. We're all working hard with a specific goal in mind. No young person should ever be forced to leave this region to find their future. As we clean up, we see evidence of new growth, new industry, tourism opportunities, and a thriving economy. The payoff is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. Our children will have a clean environment in which to grow and prosper. Our tourism and business initiatives will have a chance to thrive. Folks, companies coming. Let's show people who are considering coming here for recreation, relaxation, business, education. These hills, valleys, these lakes, these rivers and streams, they're hard to resist when they're safe and clean. With pride and determination, you're making a positive impact for everyone, improving the quality of life, promoting tourism, and encouraging economic development. I challenge each of you to continue that personal commitment that we will continue in this effort until the job is done. Thank you.